My name is Dave Rodriguez, and I was introduced to the patches back in December of 23. Reason why was because in January 23, I was diagnosed with heart failure. How this came about was the fact that I'd start my evening off by laying down in bed, and after about 15 minutes of trying to sleep, I'd be gasping for air. This went on for about 2 months. Started going to the doctor. Doctor tells me I've got to visit a cardiologist. Cardiologist tells me that after the first round of tests that I've got an enlarged heart. I'm like, all right. After that, a couple more tests, he tells me that I've got heart disease. I'm thinking to myself, this doesn't sound any better. And then after the final test, it was a matter of it being heart failure. Tells me that my heart had been attacked by a virus. Doesn't know what it was or when it happened, but it had damaged my heart, and my heart was running at 25% of where it should have been. So that told me where I was. I knew where I wanted to be. Now the question was, how was I going to get there? So I started. When you get that kind of news, you really change your life. I changed my lifestyle, my eating habits, and my exercise routine, which I had none. And basically, I started trying to take care of myself best I could. And the only thing was that I noticed that my health, my recovery had plateaued. I wasn't getting any better, any faster. And I noticed this in August, September of 23. And then a good friend of mine had introduced me to the patches in December. And from there, I actually started off with 5 different patches: X39, X49, Carnosine, Aeon, and also Glutathione. So I was all patched up. And again, to get better.
Yeah.
Found
Let me ask you one
Yes.
quick question, Dave. So that year of 2023, you got that diagnosis in January of 2023. What was life like that year before the patches found you, if you will? What was life like? Were you able to do your regular activities?
Life was a real challenge. Even when it came to walking up a single flight of stairs, I had gone to visit a client, and they were up one flight of stairs, and I'd gone up that flight of stairs. And when I got to his desk, I was huffing and puffing as if I ran a mile. So it was horrible. My train of thought wasn't there. Part of the reason why was because of the damage having been done on the right hand side of my heart, which actually pumps the blood out to the body, including the brain. So my brain wasn't getting enough oxygen. Um, I just, and my energy levels were in the gutter. I was just struggling trying to get through life. I took 2023 off doing nothing more than recovering. And as soon as 2024 showed up, it gave me the opportunity to really reset my life. Now, the patches did that and really helped me start doing exactly that. My energy levels started picking up right away. My brain fog started lifting. Again, I started off with an EF of 25%. And now it's been nearly a year, and my cardiologist has reported to me that my heart has actually been healed and that my EF is now 50 plus percent. So I have doubled in terms of my heart rate, the output of my heart. And because of this, I have so much energy. I used to set my alarm clock for 6 a.m., but I don't need to anymore because my body tends to wake myself up at 5, sometimes even earlier than that. When I start my day off with meditation, exercise, and then, a cup of reishi coffee, and I'm off to work. So, I've got so much energy now. And if I didn't have the mental capacity that I do now, I would be bouncing off the walls because I wouldn't know what to do with all this energy. So I'm so grateful for these patches because they have changed my life. They have given me back what I need to be able to catch up because, again, I took 2023 off doing nothing more than recovering. So big thumbs up to that. But again, the patches have helped me recover. They've helped me just move forward, which has been huge. And in addition to that, they've allowed me, the LifeWave has allowed me to share this because pitching patches has turned into my passion. I love that one. Pitching patches has turned into my passion.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because I never thought I'd be able to help people at this level.
Yeah.
So it has been just an amazing journey, and being able to help people, being able to share my story and to hear other people's stories. Because even though I can say that my heart was only working at 25%, that my story seems mini small compared to what other people have dealt with. So
Wow, Dave, I'm not sure that I would put your story into the small category. From heart failure to heart repair. I heard you say that the doctor told you your heart was healthy. So in beginning January 2023, you started out with heart failure as your diagnosis, and then went on through that year where you really told me that your life, you said life had come to a major halt. So
it
that's
had,
my life had come to a
absolutely.
major halt during that year.
It had. I basically took the year off. It really gave me an opportunity to really sit back and think about how the heck am I going to get out of this hole?
Yeah.
And it was nothing more than God putting the patches in front of me, and then turning me in the right direction. And I love these patches so much, just because of the fact that these are not a potion or lotion. This is a technology. You know what? US patents,
Yes.
DOD, uh, uh, history.
Yeah.
And the fact that these have clinicals to be able to back
Right.
them is so
Yes.
huge.
Yes, absolutely. And so yeah, so like I said, I don't think that's a small story. I know Brian's agreeing with me too. So from heart failure to healed heart, from 25% oxygen to back to getting to 50, to you told me your mental fortitude was really back online, and your brain was functioning, the brain fog was gone, your energy, like everything. Basically, you just got a whole new, lease on life. And
Thank you. You're absolutely right. But aside from that, though, even though I don't have hair on my head, I do have a big chest of gray hair. And I used to joke that I look like a silverback gorilla. But what I noticed was that the hair on my chest had even turned dark, which was amazing. So I knew these patches were doing something.
yes,
And and in addition to that, wrinkles faded. I look younger. My body structure actually changed. Part of my exercise routine is doing 100 push-ups every morning. So
that's right.
I have not been this strong ever in my life. I'm loving it.